Pag-usapan na natin yung isang hindi naman 'to, well-kept secret, eh. You volunteered as a private prosecutor, in the previous impeachment, complaint against the Vice President, hindi po ba? During the 19th
Yes,
Congress. At ngayon, you're also a volunteer, tama po ba? As a
tama.
private prosecutor.
As private prosecutor with so many other lawyers who still are being vetted. We're still being vetted by the House leadership.
Okay. Dun po sa mga hindi familiar sa proseso ng impeachment 'no, para mas maintindihan ng mga kababayan natin, meron kasing House prosecutors 'no, sila yung magpo-prosecute nitong impeachment cases or articles of impeachment against the Vice President sa Senate Impeachment Court. Ano po yung role ng private prosecutor sa katulad ninyo?
Kasi ang unang-una ang complainants parang ano yan parang fiscal's office yan ano. So the complainants nag ang nagko-complain diyan is the House, no? So the House is represented by public prosecutors, meaning members of Congress. And the 11 that were chosen by the plenary in Congress are all lawyers. But because precisely they have not had recent litigation experience, they need private prosecutors kasi alam mo, bago ngayon ang rules of evidence. No? Since 2000, iba ng rules of evidence, iba ng rules on criminal procedure. No? They may be lawyers, but they need assistance from litigation lawyers. And that's the role of the private prosecutors. Pero isa lang yan, ano? Whether public or private prosecutors, isa lang yan. Ang tawag doon, prosecution. Representing the complainants. Representing, who have submitted the articles of impeachment. The defense naman will be presented by defense counsels. No? We do not know whether magdadagdag sila, but as of the moment, I think there are about 17 of them.
As far as you know, ilan po kayong, tatayo na private prosecutors?
As many as can be, no? Kasi ang lakas ng public interest at ang lakas ng volunteerism ng mga lawyers who are in litigation.
Okay. Pag-usapan
Certainly,
po natin
siguro more than 17. More than their numbers.
More than 17, oo. Kasi naalala ko nung corona impeachment trial ng 2012, big shot din yung all-star din yung defense team, 'di ba? Ni Renato Corona. And isa sa mga pagtingin nun, observation was, mukhang dehado rito yung mga House prosecutors kasi magagaling man na mga abogado yun, yung litigation experience puwedeng matagal na nilang hindi ginagawa, 'di ba? Iba
Correct.
puwedeng wala, 'di ba? So kailangan na ng suporta ng private prosecutors. Okay, dito po kumusta po yung preparation ninyo for this upcoming trial, and what do you think would be the most challenging parts once the trial begins?
I think the most challenging part there would come from the Senate judges themselves. Because nothing will stop the Senate judges from objecting to evidence being presented, whether on valid grounds, no? Whether it's materiality of the evidence, whether it's fruit of the poison tree, whether it was, etc., or whether it perjured ang witnesses or coerced ang witnesses. Yung mga objections na yan, which should come from the defense, no? Counsels, may in fact come from the senator judges who have already indicated that whatever the evidence is, they will vote for an acquittal. And in an interview of former Senator Trillanes, he identified these five senators na diehard.
Yes,
Who regardless of the evidence will vote for acquittal. So yun ang but history has shown about the race president to say that they may change. That may change. Like in the Corona impeachment case, when it started, talagang uphill ang battle ng prosecution. But because of the quality and the depth of the evidence against Corona, plus Corona himself, no, who self-destructed, nag-shift. Ang nangyari, tatlo lang ang nag-vote for acquittal. No?
Yeah.
And
Si
we
Joker,
know
si BBM, at saka si Miriam.
Miriam. At pero mabibigat na dissenting yun, ano?
Oo. Dun
Senator.
sa mga hindi nakakaalala, yung binabanggit ni Attorney Lorna Capuna na nag-self-destruct. Ito yung humarap mismo si Renato Corona dun sa impeachment court. He said his piece and then he walked out. If I'm not mistaken, ang sabi niya, I am the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court and I asked to be excused, and then tumayo siya. Diba?
Correct. I think on hindsight, this was against the better judgment and
Of the
advice
lawyers.
of his lawyers.
Oo. He was advised not to appear kasi that was an option eh. Pero siya
Well,
nag-decide.
correct. And that could be an option here. It could be an option. It could be an advice of the defense counsels for telling the vice president, huwag ka nang mag-appear. Because legendary yung kanyang temper ng vice president. We've seen it. We've seen it in videos. When on several occasions she gave threats. But that could be possible. It is also possible that they will not file an answer.
Teka, buti binanggit niyo yan. Possible that they would not file an answer. Ibig sabihin,
Yes.
pwede lang gawin yung ginawa nila sa House. What would be the implication in a trial? Trial na kasi to eh.
Trial will still proceed, even without her. So even without an answer, the court will enter a plea of not guilty and trial will proceed. So the case will sink or swim. There will be conviction or acquittal based solely on the evidence of the prosecution. There will be no contrary evidence for the defense. And that may heavily weigh in favor of conviction if the vice president doesn't appear. Especially since, Christian, her defense counsels have said, we will give our statement, we will give our arguments in the proper venue, which is the Senate.
Yeah,
And they are
sinabi
ready
nila.
to face the Senate. The other option is magfa-file sila ng answer, pero hindi answer. No? It will be an answer with affirmative defenses, which is really a motion to dismiss. Kagaya ng Corona case, napakatagal ng arguments on the affirmative defenses, jurisdiction, due process, and all that, which I think will not hold water here. Because sa Corona case, walang Committee on Justice hearings doon. Diniretso. So talagang binanatan on denied due process si Chief Justice. He was not allowed to present his evidence. There was no hearing. It was by direct endorsement or filing of more than 1/3 vote of the House.
Which was provided in the Constitution to begin with naman.
Correct, because it's the third mode for filing, no? So it is constitutional. Kaya lang yung argument na yan, hindi magagamit ng defense dito. Because we have seen on public TV na the Committee on Justice, in particular, Chair Jim Kiluistro, made every effort to abide, to ensure that Vice President was given due process. Even when they were addressing an empty chair, she would always say, "Is the Vice President here?" Knowing that she's not there, or has the Vice President been given notice and counsels, please give a copy, etc. No? And when there was a hearing on probable cause, the committee chair made it sure na it was not a trial, although mistaken by media's mini trial. It was not a trial, and she was quick to say no probing questions, just clarificatory questions.
Dito naman po, base sa karanasan din, kasi right now, let's face it, no, yung mga pro-Duterte senators were able to seize the Senate leadership led by Alan Peter Cayetano. And we know that as an impeachment court, senators are very powerful because of the sui generis nature of the impeachment trial or yung impeachment process na sa Senado. Ano ba yung safeguards in terms of dealing with possible abuse of discretion nito mga senator judges? Example po, nakita natin in 2001, nagkaroon ng pivotal moment, nagkaroon ng walkout because the senator judges voted not to open the second envelope, and that led to the EDSA People Power 2. Dito, for instance, kasi hawak nila yung majority nito mga DDS senators. Kunwari, pag-uusapan yung pag-present ng very relevant pieces of evidence, pero syempre, ultimately, subject to a vote yan, hindi po ba? And then
Yes.
majority would rule. Paano kung patently, very, very obvious na, teka, abusado itong ginagawa nitong mga to, no? Wala yan sa rules of court. Pero because they're very powerful, sitting as senator judges, they can get away with it. How would you deal with that? Let's say as a member of the prosecution team, and of course, as a public, yung mga manunood.
Well, that is why maganda na televised. Maganda na open to the public because the public will be the ultimate judges. Even if I think over and beyond their loyalty to the vice president, all of these senator judges who have expressed time and again their loyalty to the vice president, they will be guided by their own personal interest, which will override whatever loyalty they may have. And if they see the reaction of the public to strong evidence or to the truth brought out by the evidence, and if they vote against it, they will know that they are writing a death sentence to their own political ambitions. Some of them are re-electionists. Some of them would want to run for higher office. And I think it is more than loyalty to the vice president. It is their own personal interest that will guide them in, maybe, that will enlighten them on following the evidence and listening to the evidence, listening to the people, listening to the public outcry. Even the church has weighed in. Civil society has weighed in. Lahat na. Law schools, deans of law schools have weighed in. The schools, the alma maters of some of these have already denounced their alumni. Not only one senator, but now even the Senate president apparently, who has graduated from 3 schools, elementary, all the iba yung elementary niya, iba yung high school niya, iba yung law niya, no? So it would seem, if you believe social media, that all 3 schools are so disappointed. But to me, tama na yung no? Now is the time because sub judice na yan. The public prosecutors, when the trial starts, will be now under the sub judice rule. No? It does not mean that they cannot speak. It means that they cannot talk about the merits of the case. No? And that's why I think in yesterday or the other day's press conference, merong in-announce ang sa press conference that there will be trial spokespersons who can comment on the case, because the prosecutors, public and private, can no longer comment on the merits of the case. Siguro pwede yung sabihin na, may pre-trial for 3 days, mag-i-start ang hearing ng mid-July. I think July 6 ang start ng trial. I understand Senate has come out with and I understand from from a schedule released by the Senate that it will be daily. It will be daily from 9 to 2, I think, or 9 to 3. So,
Tapos session.
yes. Ang trial, no? And and then we'll resume after the SONA.
So, baliktad kasi nung corona trial, hapon ginawa yung impeachment trial. Tapos yung legislative function nila sa umaga.
I think ngayon, it's 9 to 2 or 9 to 3. Or baliktad, no? Hapon yung... I think, meron ring sense of urgency kasi baka mapalitan na sila, no? Because yung existing minority and majority is a slim margin of one vote, one senator
Yeah.
vote, changing
Mm.
mind, no? So there probably is also, while this is ongoing, and that's not been settled, who is the next Senate President, should there be a change in minority to majority, uh, minamadali ang trial dates. Yun ang haka-haka, yun ang sinasabi, aba, napakabilis, lumabas na ng summons, lumabas na yung deadline for the answer, the reply, may pre-trial dates, may pre-trial order, time to comment, mamaya may trial dates na. Parang the reverse of last year, no? Talagang forthwith to. Forthwith yung trial. No?
Yung last year,
Forthwith
ang
rin,
tagal nag-dribble eh.
nga, baka forthwith rin ang decision dito if they do not change the majority. Kasi if you change the majority, papalit ang presiding
Yes.
judge, no?
Oo.
Lahat yan papalit. And then under the existing Senate rules, it is the presiding Senate judge who can rule on motions, who can rule on the
Yeah.
floor on motions. No?
Yun nga eh.
Unless may division of the House, may mag-object, may division of the House. Pero pag may division of the House, ganun din, majority will vote.
Yes, precisely.
So, or kung may objection na lang. And the other thing is, since this is an impeachment court, it's not like a regular court. The decision is final. The decision of the impeachment court is final. You cannot question a conviction and you cannot question an acquittal.
Yeah.
So,
Dahil sila yung may sole power to try and decide impeachment cases.
that is correct, and that is why we have to be vigilant. We have to watch them, and we have to be vocal. We have to speak up. Kasi hindi naman para sa atin to, para sa mga anak natin in the future. And what does this say of? It's not only the Senate. This is not only a reflection on the Senate. This is a reflection on the whole country. When we hit the news and you see a senator being chased, actually hindi yun being chased escaping yun. Escaping service of a warrant. Iba yung being chased and iba yung escaping. In foreign media, I think, but at the end of the day, I think what will keep us all sound is a sense of hope, Christian. Kasi kung magiging cynical na tayo, and I've been so cynical about what's going on. I keep reminding myself, let's not let hope die. Let's still believe that they will change their minds. After all, the God of Alan is also our God. We pray to one God. No? If he says that he is God's gift to mankind, sandali, there's 110 million mankind in this country that God also listens to.